Morning, Dondre Simpson here, February 12th, 2026. Now, you know me, y'all. I've been talking about financial wellness, trying to make money work for you, trying to get into the psych. This is going to be more of a psychological video that is hopefully not going to spark no more controversy than it already has with Kendrick Lamar Super Bowl performance. Now, oh Lord, Dondre, when you gonna be one of those, you're gonna comment and give your 2 cents? Not really, but since you say that, I think it was freaking brilliant. As a man of integrity, Christian beliefs, one who deals with racial issues unwarrantedly. I'm a black man in America, okay? Now, this ain't a racial video. This ain't even really about dealing with racism. But there were so many symbolisms in Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl performance. I'll be honest with you. I mean, I have nothing against Kendrick Lamar. I have listened to some of his music. I'm more of a jazz person in my older age, but I did come up in the Public Enemy, KRS-One era where they were fighting the power, being revolutionary. And, Kendrick Lamar is no exception. Now, yeah, he has issues with Drake and whatever. Hey, God bless all of them, okay? I just hope they keep it nonviolent. Okay, just like Kumo D and LL Cool J did back in the day when they just battled, rap battled. They didn't like each other, they just rap battled, but nobody died. Okay, but as I digress, what Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl performance, I think general symbolism, even though there was so many messages in there, and what I have been talking to y'all about and trying to live is live for yourself. Don't be a victim of the game that, and you fill in the blank, but the world, society, the government, the man, whoever you want to say, fill in that blank, has taught us to be, in our lives. Work, make money, live, then die. Nothing wrong with that. But we don't have the freedom to do some of the things that we want to do. Just like y'all saw in my video yesterday about my daughter, working a job, you got to deal with what those superiors want you to do. And again, we all have to learn or should learn how to follow authority. As I say, and I'm part Indian, be a good Indian, because everybody can't be a chief, but everybody should end up being a chief in his or her own right, whether it's on the in business, whether it's in your household, in your life. Don't be a slave all the time. Don't be, and I ain't talking about slave back as far as us blacks in slavery, okay? I'm talking about slaves like in the Bible, or slaves to something that encompasses you to not be your full self. We all have to be followers at some point, but at some point, just like we all had to be babies, we all had to eat, drink, milk, formula, then we get to soft foods and then solids. What Kendrick Lamar's video, video game depiction, if y'all didn't notice, he had the Sony PlayStation controller, because obviously there's something between him and Sony and Drake. Again, I'm not commenting on that. I'm commenting on the fact that, and Samuel L. Jackson, who brilliantly, and I ain't surprised at Mr. Jackson, that man, hey, you think what you want to think. This is Dondre. Unfollow me if you don't like it. But that man is just one of the most authentic Hollywood dudes that I've seen. Yeah, he cuss, but that's just him. and I could be wrong about this man. He could be a whatever, but from what I see, both on movies, but definitely off of movies of Mr. Jackson, is that he don't care what you think. You know, all the freaking organizations that him and his wife support. Listen, you ain't got to tell me nothing about it. And then that man got there and played a black Uncle Sam. Whoa. I already knew that this Super Bowl performance was going to be in trouble when I saw Samuel L. Jackson play a black Uncle Sam. No pun intended, because his name is Sam anyway. But he is Uncle Sam. But he's Uncle Sam in a different way to me. He on. But he played Uncle Sam, who wants you and me to play the game. So he, the Uncle Sam, the real Uncle Sam, which there is no real Uncle Sam, but the government, the society, the world, you fill in the blank, wants you to play so they can stay richer and we can work and make them richer. No problem. To whatever is Caesar's due. Okay, I ain't mad that Jeff Bezos and Bill Gates, who actually did come up with their bootstraps out of their garage, mama's garage. Hey, I much respect that. Okay, but I want y'all to see, and if y'all gotta go look at that Super Bowl performance, whether you white, black, old, or young, there's a lot of white folk that didn't get it. But now they're going back and looking at it again, if they care, and hearing some of the people break down. And you know what? Most of the people that's breaking down that Super Bowl, it's so ironic, that Super Bowl performance on social media are white people, mostly white women. Wow. But a lot of them said, I hated it. But when I went back and looked at it, oh, Kendrick Lamar is my favorite person now. And you know what that tells me is that they're being real, they're being true. They're not in black culture, and neither should they be if they don't choose to be. But when they see or hear what the message really was, their minds are open. Much respect to any of those that will take the time to understand. Whether you agree with it or not, it don't matter. Just understand it and recognize it. Hell, there's black people that I know that didn't understand that. Older people, okay? Nothing wrong with that. But I just wanted you all to know from a little old guy in South Carolina standpoint who's been talking about trying to get people to make money work for them. Okay? That's to get you out the game and get your own game going. Does that make sense? Kendrick Lamar was telling you, don't be played. Instead, play your game. All right? Oh, that was so deep. And this might be too deep for you. And if it is, go and, look at the Super Bowl performance again on YouTube or wherever. And then if you can see some people, and y'all probably already seen this. I hope I ain't, all y'all ain't in no shell. You know what I mean? You see people breaking this thing down. Some of them bashing it, and those are people who don't understand. All I'm saying is, if you don't understand, and then you go to look for knowledge, and then you understand, bless you. This is a time of cleansing, y'all. We gonna have to cleanse ourselves first before this society cleanses itself. And it's gonna have to cleanse. We can only be but so dirty for so long. God is only gonna put up with our unfaithfulness, but for so long. And I ain't talking about black folk. I'm talking about everybody, especially those who are so-called Christians, okay? Evangelical Christians who think that everybody should be a Christian like them. I'm a Christian. I'm not no evangelical Christian. I don't believe that Jesus was white with blonde hair. Okay? But I do believe in Jesus. I do believe in the Bible. just like they do, but I don't put this whole thing in a box so it can conform to me, to make me richer, to make me not help others. You do you. I'm gonna do me. All right, but sorry for the long rant, y'all, but I just wanted y'all to understand. And I was really, and I had to look at it a couple of times too, and I'm like, dang, Mr. Lamar and all his people, whatever, all that symbolism, I got it. I got a lot of it that night of the Super Bowl. But as I looked at it more and more, I'm like, call it what you want. I said, that's God. Not Kendrick Lamar is God. No. All right? But, you know, even in some of his videos, he said Jesus saves gangsters too. Who does that? Yeah, Jesus does save gangsters too. Okay, so, you know, he's a Pulitzer Prize winner. So we ain't talking about no idiot here. Okay? God bless him. Okay? But I really feel that those kind of messages and that kind of are gonna have to be done more if we're gonna heal as a nation. But you know what? The only way we can heal as a nation is we heal ourselves. And I ain't talking about white folk understanding the plight of black folk only. Black folk, we got to get to the point to where we can take care of ourselves, where we can, you know, not depend on, you know, a job to only support us, so that way when things happen, then we look shortchanged. Okay, that's the whole reason for my plight, is to learn and let our money work for us so we can take care of the things and the people that we want to. You heard that before? Especially if you listen to my videos, yeah. So that's how I'm relating this whole Kendrick Lamar thing to what my plight is. For you, for us, and not us as black people only, but us as people who care. People who want to make a difference. Now, if you white, if you Japanese, Indian, Asian, Chinese, I don't care. We brothers and sisters. Seriously. All right? So I want y'all to understand that we gotta stop being always comfortable. And that's what Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl performance did. It made a lot of people uncomfortable. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Because what I'm talking about, you taking your money and not spending it on Starbucks or weed or that Dooney and Clark Burke, because you still living paycheck to paycheck, and putting it in the stock market, that's uncomfortable. First of all, you don't know how to put it in the stock market. Second of all, I'm telling you to forego some of your temporary happiness, okay, for long-term joy for yourself. So we got to get uncomfortable, y'all. You know, I was uncomfortable for 4 years in dental school at Howard University. Howard University kicked my ass, just like my mama kicked my ass. Bless you, mama. But guess what? I would kill for my mama, my daddy. I would kill for Howard University too. Thank you, Howard. But as I digress, thank y'all for just putting up with me, because y'all know I'm crazy. Those of y'all who know I'm crazy, and those of y'all who don't know I'm crazy. But I'm crazy for you. You. There you go. All right. So God bless y'all. Inbox me if you want to. Unfollow me if you want to. Follow me. It don't matter. I'm not doing this for praise. I'm doing this for us to heal and continue to heal. Love y'all.